relationship, are you the man or are you the lady in the relationship?
I'm like the lady.
You're the lady. Na mbona yana vabra na huja vabra? I mean, what do you call it? Missy.
I do cross dress sometimes.
Oh my god.
I'm getting, but what is this? I don't get it.
Okay, I will call it crop top or something.
Oh, it's a crop top.
Exactly.
Sorry,
I wish I
man.
had boobs.
Sorry,
I wish I
man.
had boobs.
From the people that brought us Githeriman, Mashakura, Dhufu, and the Kenyattas, the descendants of Mumbi and Gikuyu have done it yet again, only this time making headlines for rather interesting reasons. Over the course of the past decade, there has been a rise in the number of gay and cross-dressing men in media, particularly in the comedy and beauty genres, with the men of Central leading with hundreds and thousands of followers across different social media platforms.
Wahenga walisema ukistaajabu ya Musa utayaona ya Firauni. Masaa kadhaa yaliyopita, mwanamitindo kutoka pa Kenya Kevin Kinuthia amewaacha Wakenya wengi vinywa wazi, na hii ni baada ya kudai kwamba yeye ni mjamzito. Mashabiki wengi wanadai kwamba Kinuthia ameanza kukosa mwelekeo. Inakuaje mwanaume apate ujauzito? Hilo ni jambo kweli lishaitendeka.
Now one may pose a question and ask, why is it that some men in Central are abandoning their signature earth brown shade for the rainbow? Which is exactly what this Twitter user asked, and I quote, "Most Kikuyu men are gays. I don't know why. Someone explain this to me like I'm a class 2 kid." Now I'm going to read some of the responses that were written on this tweet, which had over 200,000 views. Now, most of them were in agreement with this statement, and it was evident that most people were also wondering, with one user claiming that it was the potatoes in Central that are causing the LGBTQ percentages, the high LGBTQ percentages. Now, that seemed to be the most interesting suggestion given, but there was another common suggestion or claim that was made by some of the Twitter users that mostly said the same thing in a different way, which was there is an evident lack of male figures in some of these homes. And I'm going to read some of the tweets that alluded to this. They lack father figures in their lives. Many Kikuyu men abandon their children. Sasa hao watoto wakalelewa na madhe with soft life. So wakigrow, they jump where simple life is. Another person said, "Mtu akijiita Brian Wamboi, what do you expect?" So, out of every 10 male Kikuyus, at least 3 have female names. That's where the problem starts. Male figure can mean a lot of different things, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean a father, like a biological father. So it's defined as a male acting as a role model to a child or adolescent. Now, in the literature about male adolescent, it becomes clear that a boy needs a positive male figure in his life. You find that it can be synonymous to a male role model, a father figure, masculine influence, or male influence, a male example, or a masculine role model. So it doesn't have to be the biological father. It can be anybody, any male, specifically male, who is considered a positive influence on a male child or a male adolescent. Now, the users who are claiming that the high level of the high number of gay men in Central is caused by the overall or the lack of a male figure could be right, because according to an article by the Standard, they state that Kikuyu women have the highest number of single mothers. Now, this article was written as per 2017, so of course the numbers may have changed, but going by that, it is safe to say that at a local level, I couldn't find the exact statistics as per tribe. So we're going to go based off this article written by Standard. Most problems in Central Province, at least according to my analysis, generate from this period of time. A time when sons were left without fathers, without father figures, and mothers who, despite doing their very best under these very difficult circumstances, did not have all the answers for these growing boys. You understand? So the 1950s were definitely a very profound time for the nation, but even more so for the people of Central because of the Mau Mau rebellion. It was a time where many men had been sent away to detention, he told me, and a lot of homes were run by women who stepped in to play the role. There were no men in a lot of homes. Villages became predominantly matriarchal. So this meant that the community was filled with very strong women, including my late mother, who I looked up to because my dad had been detained in 1955. Most men during that time looked up to their mothers because there were no fathers to look up to. And without answers, without male figures around them, most of them sought refuge in alcohol. Alcoholism in the Central Province is as a result of this time. Boys lacking fatherly attention, guidance, and mentorship, especially at crucial times when they were transitioning from boys to men. They had nobody to guide them, to look up to, so they were left to grow like trees in the forest. So some time ago, Kikuyu traditionalists shot 7 arrows and burned a flag representing the LGBTQ community and had the ashes thrown in the river as a way of cleansing, as a cleansing ceremony, and it was performed by the group under the banner of Boy Wakerahia Muekoyo. There was an LGBTQ flag that was reportedly hoisted at the peak of Mount Kenya, and the Kikuyu Council of Elders vehemently showed their distaste because they were not and are still not in agreement with what the LGBTQ community stands for. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Feel free to voice your comments down in the comment section below. Tell me what your thoughts on this current topic are, and I'll see you in my next video.